All right, welcome back to Genshin Impact's Excel Racing League. So, last time we did races 1 through 6, and Gaming is off to an incredible start. Tartaglia's in second, Diona's in third. So that's our top three. We have 5 winners of the 6 in the top 30, and 4 second place finishes. And for characters in the top 30, we have Ningguang, who won the first race, Daytona 500, biggest race of the year. She's down to 37th. Mawika is in 42nd, and then Kaya is in 59th, even with a second place finish. Rounding out the bottom, you have Bennett, Lynette, and Wanderer. And you can see up top here, after the first 6 races, I mean, besides Gaming, it is anybody's race. It's still very early, obviously. Race 6 of 36 have been done. So let's continue, shall we? I mean, the teams are very close. No teams have really jumped out front. You have 2 Night Soul Racing characters in the top 10 with Kachina and Mualani, but that is it. So that is also something to take note of. We'll see which characters get on a roll here. Actually, now we can start to sort by top 10s. So Gaming and Tainari each have 3. Then you have a bunch with 2 and 1. So who's going to get more top 10s? Which characters are going to go on a roll? And which ones are going to fall off a cliff? Like Gaming could get, last and second to last next 2 races. You never know. So why don't we begin with race number 7? We're going to go to Richmond. We have 2 short tracks coming up next at Richmond and Martinsville. So let's do this. Since it's the first race of the day, we will just start out with the regular copy paste of all the characters and no changes. We're just going to do this. So race number 7 at Richmond. 6 races so far, 6 different winners. Linny won the last race with Shinobu finishing second. Who's going to win at Richmond? How will Gaming do? Point leader. And let's find out. So race at Richmond is going to be won by Faruzan. Madame Faruzan will get the dub. Look at that. Kachina, Tartaglia, Lolly all towards the bottom. That's a lot of contenders up front. Did not have a good race. How did Gaming do, though? That's the big question. Top 10 here at Richmond. Faruzan with the dub. I forgot to do this. Let's just, I don't know why this didn't work last time. So let's just do this real quick. So this is all formatted in bold. Do that. So Faruzan, then Eula, Chaska, Shenhe, Layla, Cloran, Dilu, Kanich, Linny, and Chiori. Whew. That's a pretty stacked top 10 right there. Faruzan with the dub. Eula and Linny each got their third top 10. Linny back-to-back top 10s right there. That's something to keep an eye on. Also, I was looking after Zhongli and Mika. Each had 2 top 10s in a row. Though that both ended. So, yeah. All right, let's see what that did to the points, because this seemed like a very interesting race, if you ask me. So alphabetical order here, dropping the points. So, oh wow, look at that. Back to back. Faruzan and Eula, first and second. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Alright. I have to get back in the groove of what I have to do here. So that drops in there. And then this goes to alphabetical, and then the total amount of points here. All right, let's see. After a race at Richmond, won by Faruzan, Gaming still has the point lead. Diona moves up to second. Linny with 2 top 10s in a row moves up to P3. That's huge. A lot of changes still early on in the season. And now the points. Let's see what changed. Wow, Gaming is still so far ahead of everybody. 89 points, 120 over third. But it is very close beyond that. Eula second place moves her up to fourth in the standings. That's pretty good. I mean, look at Kachina and see Lolly each took a big hit. Child with only 5 points, only dropped him down to fifth, but yeah, I don't know. That didn't hurt him at all, honestly. Faruzan with a much needed win up to P39. Chaska and Shenhe both had great races as well. I mean, Lynette and Kujosara are struggling. Alrighty. So that race is done. Gaming is just destroying the field. I am pretty surprised by that, but honestly, at the same time, he had a season under his belt. He's just now, you know, he's gaming. I mean, come on. He learned everything he had to last season, and now he's just taking control and dominating. So, another short track. We'll see if these same characters do well. Here at Martinsville, this is a more chaotic racetrack, much closer quarters, a lot more beating and banging. So we'll see what happens here. We'll paste them here. Boom. Alrighty. So Martinsville, who's going to win race number 8? Farina! Oh boy, Lady Farina with the dub. The Hydro Archon. You'll love to see it. That's pretty cool. Chiori, was that her second top 10 in a row? Yes. 2 top 10s in a row for Chiori. Raiden is up here. Risley, Yaimiko. I think Yaimiko was pretty high in the points as well. Very interesting race at Martinsville. Pretty cool. Alrighty. We'll see how Gaming did in this race. Did he keep the point lead? Well, obviously he'll keep the point lead, but did he have, a good race? Did he get a lot of points or not? So Chiori will finish in P2. And then the winner is Farina. Cool. So, right. Now we have to copy paste all of this over. Ooh, Raiden looked like she was at the bottom, so getting a top 10 is huge for her at this point of the season. Get some momentum, climb up the points, climb up the standings, and, go on a little streak. So, after race number 8's out, Martinsville, let's see. Wait. I thought I just saw something. Never mind. I'm sorry. Something caught my eye, and I was very curious. Okay. So, Gaming, well, look at that. It's literally a staircase. Gaming still has the point lead. And not surprised, is, very far ahead. Only 40 points, though. Not that good of a race for Gaming. That's very interesting. One more bad race, and he's going to get passed. 49 points. I mean, honestly, it's just Iona. Everyone else is kind of still far behind. Only 40 points for Gaming. I mean, who took a big hit up front? Honestly, just Sijwin. Maybe Layla with 12. Everyone else had pretty decent amount of points. Yaimiko up to P8, Razor and P9. You had your winner and second place finisher, Farina and Chiori, now next to each other. 26th and 27th in points. There we go. There's Raiden. Big point race for her, up to 63rd. Kujosara still did last. Poor girl. All right. Good race at Martinsville. Gaming still has the point lead. Diona, Tartaglia. I mean, I'm guessing you're going to see these guys up front the entire rest of the season. unless they go in a massive, streak of not getting a lot of points, there's not much else you can really do. Look at that. Freedom and Chiori at the same team. Freedom and Justice. Took a 1-2 finish at Martinsville. Look at that. Oh, Tactical Minds. Yikes. Nature Exploring as well. Some teams are struggling. Don't know what else to say. Next up is Texas. Texas could be known as a kind of a chaos race. You never really know what type of race you're going to get here. The tires could absolutely die. Yeah, I mean, track position will matter, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this race at Texas is going to go. But now we can get to doing some of this. Let's take this and move it up here. So we'll cut the R's in half. Start with the Rosaria and go all the way down. What do you say about that? Alrighty. So Texas, Gaming and Iona pretty far out in points right now. So look for them to have a good week unless they do bad and the rest of the field catches up. Any one of these characters can win. So we'll see who gets the lucky draw. If I had to predict who wins Texas, I'm going to guess Nahida. I don't know why, but here we go. Race at Texas, race number 9. Sucrose will get the dub. Zhongli P2. All right. Very interesting. Sucrose with the win. Gaming. Oh, look at that. Gaming. He's going to extend his point lead by a lot. Kale, Dia, Zhao. Farina, another top 10. And Ito. Ito's very far at the bottom. Almost close to last, so that's a good run by him. Goro, 2 top 10s in a row for Mr. Goro. Alrighty. Oh, let's now, after 9 races, let's resort this. Gaming is the only character with 4 top 10s in 9 races. That's insane. He's kind of freaking cracked this season. I'm not going to lie, Farina's demo song is stuck in my head right now. The instrumental, like just the instruments in that demo is so good, and the vocals as well. So, Sucrose will get the dub. Congratulations on a great victory. And Zhongli will finish P2. Good for him. Alrighty, so let's copy this over. Race number 9 of 36. We're getting there. The title picture right now is just Gaming. Like, he is destroying everybody right now. And that's all right. Let's take a look at the points now. Yeah, he already has, dude. Gaming is absolutely insane this season. Zhongli is up to P3 in the standings. Former champion Zhongli. He knows how to get it done. Oh my god, the point lead. This is nuts this early on in the season. Well then. Well then. I don't even know what to say. I mean, Linny did not do well, but I mean, like, they're all getting really good finishes. Like, no one's really finishing outside, getting less than 20 points. While down here, you consistently see characters getting 20 points. Like, man, wow. Sucrose won and is only 77th. 150 points. She must have been like dead last or so, like second to last or something. What the hell? 218 points. Yeah. Turn it around, Sucrose. You need it badly. Ito, 95 points, 86. Like, these characters, they're done. They're not winning anything. They're not winning the championship. They're not finishing in the top 10. I'm sorry. Lynette and Kujo Sara are tied for last with only 209 points. Gaming has 764 points. That's fucking ridiculous. Wow. Okay. I mean, look at this. You have two winners here, some second place finishes, two winners down here, and then up here. Like, it's just, you just need to be consistent. Wins and like second place, like podium finishes don't necessarily matter. You just need to be very consistent. Sayu right now is the highest competitor without a top 2 finish. She's in P6. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And she only has what, one top 5, one top 10. She has one top 10 and is in P6. Consistency is key. All right, so race number 10, Talladega. The ultimate chaos race. Unpredictability. Oh, baby. Look at, oh, wait, hang on. Holy shit. Endless silence of the team of Diona, Zhongli, and Mika, all in the top 10. There you go. That's the team to beat. That is the team to beat. Endless silence. And then you have Freedom and Justice. 4 of their 5 racers are in the top, 25? That's the other team to beat. So who is their other teammate? Fenty. Not doing so hot. But still, that's a team to beat. Endless Silence and Freedom and Justice. Look out for them. Okay, so anyways, race number 10, Talladega. Let me take a drink first. Give me a second. Okay, let's get back to this. All right, race number 10, Talladega. I mean, I'm on team anybody but Gaming right now. I want this to be a competitive battle for the championship. And for that to happen, we need Gaming to get in wrecks, just to him to not have good days. So, let's see if it can happen. Remove all inputs. Import. So, what are we going to do here? Let's take it. Ooh, let's do that. And put it at the bottom. There we go. All right, so let's shake things up a little here and see what kind of crazy race it's Talladega we're going to get. So who will survive the chaos? Who will get a win? And the winner at Talladega is, oh my God. I think that's the first ever back-to-back win. I am at a loss right now. There is actually no freaking way. Sucrose with back-to-back dubs? What the hell? I think that's a first. I don't think we've ever had a back-to-back win in all of my 7 seasons. We've had someone win, then not win, then win again. So like 2 out of 3, but never back-to-back wins. I think someone's actually gotten back-to-back seconds. But damn, Sucrose just wins back-to-back races. First character with 2 wins this season. She was almost dead last at one point. She won. She only moved up to P77. She's going to move way up the standings now. Holy shit. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely nuts. I am speechless. Dory actually got second. That's cool. And back-to-back wins for Sucrose. Oh, that's crazy. That's shocking. Good job, Sucrose. All right, let's do this. All right, let's see what Gaming did and how much he's leading by. Gaming only got 30 points. That's actually huge. All right. It's good. That's actually really good. The top like 8, I don't think the top 8 changed at all in the standings. They all stayed the same. I don't know if that's good or bad. We're going to find out. Oh, wait. Okay. I think I copy paste valued. Did not want to do that. And points. Bang. Okay. So we have now 3 characters under 100 points. We're getting there. I mean, honestly, look at that. None of the top 8 got over 70 points. That's interesting. That means everyone else is slowly catching up. Oh, look at this. Mualani 2 points. Kuki Shinobu last. Goro 7 points. Yeah, some top competitors took some heavy hits this race. Well, others gained like Kanich, Emily, and Kaya. All gained a lot of points. Sucrose went from almost last up to 41st with 2 wins in a row. So, yeah, only 41st. Man, shows you how hard this series is. I mean, she alone in 125 points, only 58th. You don't want to fall behind too far because then it's almost impossible to catch up. That's why you want a really good start like Gaming, where you can get 40 points, 30 points, and still be so far out in first. So, let's continue. We'll do 6 races each episode. So, 2 more races this time. We go to Dover. We are going to Dover. Let's take a look. I mean, the top 8 did not change for the teams. I mean, nothing probably changed in one race. So we'll look at that more later. Dover. This would be a pretty straightforward race. I don't expect much chaos, but you never know. Anything can happen at any given, race of the season. So this could end up being a big like deciding race to decide the championship. Gaming could finish last, and Zhongli could win, and that would change everything. So let's move these guys up to the top. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So race number 11 at Dover. Good luck to everyone, and except for Gaming. I want to see this championship race become a little tighter and get some chaos. Let's see if the top 8 will change at all. So the winner at Dover will Sucrose go for a 3-peat? No, Fischl with the win. Bennett second. Sucrose in 4th. Sucrose finished 4th. What the hell? Gaming close to last. Okay. Diona close to last. Dude. Zhongli. Okay, never mind. Dude, Dover was a chaos race. This just changed the entire season. Bennett P2. Lynette and Bennett, 2 of the bottom 3, I think. What the hell happened to Dover, man? That is crazy. Alrighty. Sucrose has 3 top 10s in a row. What is this season? What is going on? Sucrose is on a tear. First, 4th. I've never seen a run like this, dude. That's for sure. She's going to be top 20 in points now. Bennett P2. Let's go, Bennett. And Fischl with the win. Fischl probably had some help from Oz. She's probably in her own land while racing and somehow won. I have no idea how Fischl won. Now that I think about it. How does Fischl win a race? Well, let's take a look at the points. Okay, definitely some changes up top. Here we freaking go. Things are getting interesting, boys. Sucrose P17. Yep, she's now going to be a factor for the rest of the season. And now the points are starting to shrink. 69 points back to Zhongli, 72 to Diona. Farina, the Hydro Archon, is up to P4. Fischl jumps up to P8 after that win. Shinobu, after getting 0 points, gets 120 and is now up to P11. Yeah, Mika with a good run. I mean, Sucrose, holy crap. What the hell? She was close to last, and in 3 races is now in P17. So there you go. You have 3 races. You need 3 top 5s to really turn your season around. That's borderline impossible. But it is possible. As we can see, it is possible. Just not probable. For sure. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Gaming, Zhongli, Diona, Tartaglia, all under 30 points. And then Mika and Razor also under 30. Bennett, 140 points, and he only 88. Kudrosara and Albedo. He almost won the championship last season, and he's second to last this season. The reigning champion, Toma, 82nd. The top 2 in points last season. That is sad. Wait, top 3. Noelle, too, and she even has a win. What the heck happened between last season and this season? Oh my lord. Okay, Kudrosara is actually so far back in last. What the hell? She's having a nightmare season. Good points for Auroron. Kachina fell all the way back to 47th. I mean, you get 41 points in over 4 races. Yeah, that'll happen. Never mind. I understand why now. I mean, yeah, because Kachina and Mualani were right next to each other in the top 20. Mualani fell back to 41st. Wow. And Kachina 47th. Yeah, so they fell off. While their teammate, Kanich, is now up to 24th. That's so weird. Huh. Alrighty. Well, one more race to go for today. And honestly, this is a huge point of the season. This is a big race. And it's at Kansas. Oh, Kansas. Anyone can win this. What a great track. I mean, okay, so Endless Silence. So Mika actually kind of fell off a bit, but the top 2 are still there. And then honestly, it's just a lot of different teams. You have 2 characters in Girl Power with Shinobu and Fischl. But I mean, it's just a lot of different teams. No one team is dominating right now. Ooh, Survival Racing is back down here. And then 2 Tactical Minds. Yikes. And there's the other 2 Tactical Minds, Arlecchino and Ganyu. What happened to that team, man? Definitely not tactical this season. Navi is their highest teammate. I mean, yeah, sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't. Seasons change. Yes. So 1 race remaining. And so yeah, race number 12, we go back here at Kansas. So let's move this and put them up top. So see how we do here. So, Kansas. Crazy track. You can run any lane. Who can run the wall fastest? Who can avoid the wrecks? Because the restarts are going to be crazy. So, yeah, big race here. The championship battle is heating up with Gaming not doing so hot the last two races. Points are getting close. I mean, if anyone in the top 25, honestly, wins, that's huge for them. But hey, if one of these guys can win, that's also huge for them. Boost them up into points, get some momentum. Let's find out what happens at Kansas. The winner at Kansas, race number 12, is going to be Goro. Goro actually had 2 top 10s earlier. Big race for Goro. Any top contenders up at the bottom of the pack? Official, recent winner, Linny, Zhongli, and Farina. No. Official, yeah, last week's winner, actually. Goro gets the dub. There's Navia, that the top character for Tactical Minds. We just talked about Mualani. Alrighty. Oh, and also Noelle from one of the top 3 from last season. Gets a second place finish. Good for Noelle. I mean, after her win at Phoenix. Yeah. So now, since we've done 12 races, let's officially take a look at the top 10s. So Gaming with 4 still. Good amount of characters with 3, 2, and of course 1. Still a handful of characters without a top 10. So, yep. Alrighty. Yaimiko with another. Arataki Ito with another. And even though he's still, very far down in the points. Pretty cool. So Goro with a dub. Good for him. He knows how to be. He's a strategist. I mean, he deals with Kokomi and war stuff. He fights. So the winner was Goro, and second place is Noelle. She now has a first and a second. I think she's the first character to have a first and a second. Obviously, Sucrose has 2 firsts. But yeah, no, she is the first character that has a first and a second on the season. We're just chopping over the points, and now alphabetical. So, after 12 races, let's take a look at everything. Holy shit. What the hell happened? Okay, so Yaimiko is now in second. Oh boy, she is a reigning champion. Same with Zhongli. Yaimiko. The crafty, sly fox of Yaimiko. Oh, baby. Let's take a look at these points. Okay, so the top, 4 characters after Gaming is under 100 points. Gaming got 51, so a pretty good run for him, but Yaimiko, 110 points, 89, so 2 top 10s in a row. Wait. No, obviously not, because 95 points goes to the driver who finishes in 10th. So she's had 2 top 10s today. So she's had a total of 388 points. Gaming, only 293. So I guess that puts it into perspective. She's gained almost 100 points on him since the beginning of this video. And at the beginning of this video, Gaming had 557, Yaimiko had 404. So yeah, that makes sense. So Gaming, Yaimiko, Eula had a great performance today. Very consistent. I talked about that. Consistency. Diona, I mean, she's still P4, only behind by 66 points. And then Goro had a massive day. 3 top 10s, but also 2 finishes with only 12 points or less, and then one, middle of the pack run. Zhang Li got a good run. Then Hazel, Mika, Farina kind of fell off definitely that last race. Oh my God, if Farina got like 80 points, she'd be up here. She would have had an unbelievable run. Chiori, her teammate though, in P10. Now there's Navia. Big, good run for her last 6 races. And then we have Tartaglia, who fell down. Kuki Shinobu, Sucrose, another good run for Sucrose. That's 496 points in 4 races. That's insane. And then Fischl. I mean, look at the top 30. No one had okay, you have 10 points there for child, but like no one really does, terrible in the top. And then when you go down here, 6, 4, 2, 9. I mean, how can they be so unlucky, bro? Lisa, Toma, Lynette, Toma, and Albedo. The top 2 for the championship last season. Bottom 5. That is pitiful. Very, very pitiful. You have Noelle with a 2nd place, shoots her up to 57th. She needed that to save her. Last 5 races were awful. She has something to look at and be proud of. Al Haytham with a good run. So 2 hundreds in a row. Ayato. 2 top 10s in a row for Ayato. That's pretty good. Good for him. I mean, honestly, the points are really close if you look at it. The points are pretty damn close. So anything can happen here. We're only on race 12. Anything can happen. So that's that. So now looking at the teams. I mean, you have Endless Silence, obviously. 4th, 6th, and 8th. And then you have 2 Freedom and Justice teammates in Farina and Chiori. You have 2 teammates from the Girl Power, Kuki Shinobu and Fischl. But then, I mean, you have 2 Night Soul Racing teammates here, Mulani and Kanich. But, like, you don't have a ton. Besides Endless Silence, it's just one character from a team, So, it's not like an entire team's dominating. I mean, you have 2 War Sages here, Elemental Racing here and here. The 2 of the rock stars. Shocking Power. Wait, they're a team of 2, Bennett and Lisa. Okay, maybe they're in rebuild mode because yikes. Bennett and Lisa not having a good run. I don't know what's going on with Gujosara, but that is awful. Really bad performance. The Flame Guardians, the new team, Mawika, there's Chaska, and there's Jilonin. Okay, so the Night Soul Racing of Mulani, Kanish, and Kachina are doing better than the other Notland team. Where is Kachina, by the way? Why can't I find her? Oh my God, I'm probably blind. Oh my Lord, she has fallen off a cliff. Kachina. And then you have Auroron right here as well. Where's Sea Lolly? Sea Lolly was towards the top. There she is. I mean, yeah, no, not a good 6 races for Sea Lolly. I mean, she's still P22. I mean, that's what a good 6 races will get you. If you do have a not so good 6 races, you're still kind of in the mix. So, yeah. No, all of the Nightland characters are doing very well. Lowest being Kachina at 65 somehow. She was up top, and she just fell off a cliff, literally. Besides that one race, that one race is saving her ass. So, yeah. So, I guess all that's left to do are the team stats. Now with 12 races, we should see more, pretty much a good indication of where the teams are and who's good, who's not. Alrighty. And bang. Okay, yep. Freedom and justice. Yep, that makes sense. For some reason, that happens. Okay, so yeah, freedom and justice. I mean, you have Frina and Shiori, Kave, all up the top, and then Mona and Venti each have high 500 points. So yeah, they're dominating. And look at that look at the gaps. The Tavat gang clearly in second. Who do they have? Who do they have? I mean, all kind of just very good. The Tavat gang. One. There's Sayu. Kokomi and Dia. There's Ayaka. And there's the. How are they so far out in second? I don't know, dude. Then the War Sages in third. And then New Core Racing. New Core Racing only has 4. Oh, yeah. Tactical Minds. Okay. So New Core Racing is doing very, very well. After last season, since last season was their first one, they all pretty much did not do good at all. But now, since they have a season under their belt, they know what they're doing. They have chemistry. They're popping off, especially with Gaming, of course. And then you go down. You have the single teams, and then you have obviously Shocking Power, which are not doing well. Who's the highest 2-man team? Retribution Club, which would be Eula and Raiden. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Survival Racing, the worst 3-man team. Amber Hutao Rosaria. The best 3-man team. Endless Silence. Of course. I mean, come on. Endless Silence is dominating this season. Diona, Mika, and Zhongli. Absolutely dominating this season. So, yeah, that is it. 12 races down. You can look at the top 10s so far. Ningguang, Gaming, Seatlali, Noelle, Tartaglia, Lenny, Faruzan, Farina, Sucrose, Fischl, Goro. Your winners so far. Pretty interesting. Definitely unpredictable. Sucrose with 2 wins. And then a 4th. Definitely took the, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Took the field on notice. I mean, so far, pretty good season. Going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, the lead's shortening. Yaimiko's catching them. Eula's and Diona and Goro are all right there. But then you have a little gap. But then you have everyone really close on points now here. I mean, if the top 3, let's just say, all get less than 30 points, it's go time. It's going to get chaotic, and it's going to be really fun to watch. Who crumbles under the pressure? Who rises to the occasion? 12 races down. We'll do the next 6 in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Leave your comments, predictions, and any other thoughts you have in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.